this discussion, let's discuss about a problem in Interviewbit called n-digit numbers with digit sum s. We will be given two values a and b, where a denotes the number of digits and b denotes the digit should be b. Now we need to return number of a-digit numbers with digit sum as b. First, let's see brute force approach to this problem. We can use both top-down and bottom-up approach, but here we discuss top-down approach. To implement this brute force recursion approach, just define a function called cases. Now in each recursive iteration we need some parameters to know the status of the recursion, and depending on those parameters we can decide on what we can do next. According to the problem here, we need two parameters, which gives idea about the count of the digits and the digit sum. So here the parameters are count for digit count and su for digit sum. Now we need base cases to know where we need to terminate the recursion. To know that, just think about the case when a equals to 0, then what are the possible digit sums we can get? Yes, 0, because we did not had any value to fill, so we will return 1 if both a equals to 0 and b equals 0. But we also need to take care about the edge cases like a equals to 0 but b not equals to 0, a not equals to 0 and b equals to 0. These are the possible edge cases, and not for all other cases. We can just call recursive functions by iteratively decreasing count by 1 and su by the values ranging from 0 to 9. Now implementing the discussed details, we get the code as. Can we make any changes that decrease the time complexity drastically? Yes, we can use hashing. We use DP approach to store already computed values and use them when they are repeated. But how to implement that? Just create a dictionary called DP. Before computing the value first, let's check that did we computed it or not. If we did, then use it, else just continue the way you are doing, and at the last returning stage store the value in the dictionary. Let's implement this and submit. Here we are getting max recursion depth exceeded error. So we did here better, but it's not the optimal for large values. So we need to think differently. Did you have any better approach? Till now we had seen recursive methods and additional hashing DP approach, but can we still use DP approach in a different way? Yes, but for everything we need to pay some cost. Here we use 2D matrix and define the base cases and then build from bottom-up manner to get what we needed. In the previous approach we had seen the base cases. Here the base cases are a bit modified to fit the exact requirements. Let's create a 2D matrix with a+1 rows and b+1 columns, with initializing each cell with value 0. For the base cases, just focus on making a equals 1 row and b ranging from 0 to 9 cells as 1, to further computing. Now let's understand what does each cell means. Here I,jth cell represent I-digit numbers with j as digit sum, so for each cell we can possibly build it from the previous I1-digit cells, so the solution is summation of I1 cells with jk as digit sum when k has possibility from 0 to 9 and jk should be greater than or equals to 0. This way we iterate over all the remaining cells and build up our solution matrix from bottom-up approach.